Hey, I think we met the other day. I'm Steve.
Yeah, you the guy with the ironic flip phone.
And you were the high school teacher who wrote the iPhone app? Ashley, right?
Weren't you wearing that outfit yesterday?
Yeah, it was a wild night. After the dance, some of my friends who used to be part of the COBOL listserv got together at Denny's. Moons over my hammy rocks.
So you went to the dance?
Yes, but they didn't play YMCA. But we did the time warp dance. As they say, I'm just a sweet transvestite. From transsexual Transylvania.
I love 80s style. Portland has such great vintage shopping.
And we did the rock lobster. And we walked like an Egyptian. Susanna Hoffs was so hot.
How did your workshop go?
Actually, it was a concurrent session. In room A202. We had a good turnout. Thankfully, the network was robust. Did I ever tell you about when we had to create our own networks?
As a matter of fact, you did.
Have you enjoyed the conference?
I met a few other teachers interested in social networking. We've created a blog, a Twitter feed, a wiki and a podcast.
I scored a bunch of free stuff in the vendor area. In the old days, or as you would say, back in the day, they used to give out amazing freebies. One year, I got 3 mouse pads, a floppy disk holder, and a demo copy of Where in the World is Carmen Sandiego.
I met a cool guy who works for one of the vendors. I'm not usually into reps, but he's in a band. His name is Stan. He has an amazing tat of Nancy Pearl on his arm.
And I got a bunch of pogs.
What are pogs?
They were collectible pieces of cardboard.
Did you collect them?
Well, only for a few years.
Well, I've got to go. I'm meeting that vendor guy for drinks.
Yes, I've got a meeting with LUDUG.
What is LUDUG?
Laserdisc Users Group. I'm the immediate past president and archivist. We work on repairing old players and collecting vintage discs. My collection is nearly 2,000 titles. I've modified my player to emulate 5.1 surround.
Well, it was nice to see you again. I probably better go.
See you next year.
Whether you are into pods or podcasts, the NCCE conference is a great place to meet old friends or make new ones.
This year's conference is in beautiful Portland, Oregon. Portland has 5 Denny's in the greater Portland area.
This year's closing keynote speaker is Jeff Corwin from Animal Planet.
And the opening keynote is Yang Zhao. He is a university distinguished professor at the College of Education at Michigan State University, where he also serves as the founding director of the Center for Teaching and Technology, executive director of the Confucius Institute, as well as the U.S.-China Center for Research on Educational Excellence.
The conference begins March 1st. Register now at ncce.org.